Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Red. Liverpool lose at Anfield once again. Quite mad. I don't know what to say. I said this at the end of my live reaction. Check it out if you haven't already. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to feel. I don't know what to think. I'm like, yeah, again? Fucking hell. Again. Lost at Anfield after going 3 to 4 years being perfect at Anfield, then to lose and to not win a game in 8, lose 5 in a row, or 6 or 5, whatever it is. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. I'm now sitting back like, yeah, it is what it is. I've got no answers in me. I've got no ways of thinking. Don't know how I feel. I'm like, yeah, that's how it is right now. It's shit, but you don't expect it because this team is so good, but so many of our players are out of form or coming back from injury and thinking, yeah, you are. This is who you are. You are a good player, but what's going on? I'm a good footballer, but this isn't happening right now. That's what it feels like. And Jurgen's like, Jurgen's doing that smiling where he is. How would you say? Jurgen sometimes smiles when he's like, not awkwardly, but what's the word I'm looking for? He just doesn't know how to, he's like, he can't believe in himself. That's the way he smiles. He's a very strange man, Jurgen. Our Jurgen. And it's just a mad game of football. Like, was it mad game of football? It wasn't mad. It was a repeat of what everything happened. Yes, Chelsea are a much better team. The better team, that's what I mean. The better team won. But we've seen it time and time again, every single game this calendar year at Anfield. Nice movement here and there. Nice chances created. No shots on target, though. That's a real issue. Even, I've said this before, last year, even 2 years ago, we don't get enough shots on target. We don't test the keeper enough. And that's the only sort of one, not weakness, but I'm lost for words. That's how shit we are. One thing we can improve on. Like, Champions League, Premier League, Super Cup, World Cup winners. In terms of our playing style, I've always said we don't test the keeper enough. And yes, we score lots of goals. We create lots of chances. But we try to walk it in a bit too much. And right now, we just need someone to fucking bang it in like Gerrard did, or Oxlade-Chamberlain, for example, or Keita from midfield and just say, look at us, bang, Curtis Jones, long ranger, or even Mane, or Firmino, or fucking Salah, or whoever. Just hit it. Just try it. Now, overdoing it is a problem as well. So you got to balance that out. You can't always walk it in. And that's what I feel the players tried to do. There was a moment in that second half. I think Bobby went past Kante, won the ball back, did really well. Squared it, because it's obviously Titanic, so you're not going to shoot from there. Or was it that chance? Or it was a couple of chances where you're just trying to get too close and too central. I'm like, these guys are defending well. These guys are a top team. Chelsea, right? Top 6, right? Good players. They play a back 3 centre halves. Tuchel, great manager. La. You've got to just fucking hit it. And just hope for the best. Deflections happen all the time. Just fucking hit it. Bobby Firmino, his goal against Sheffield United wasn't a shot on target, but he just hit it. It wasn't that close to goal. He just fucking hit it. And that's what I think the problem is. Not the problem is, but one of the issues that I have is we try and walk it in. And we lose 1-0 to Chelsea and thinking, right, what is it this year? Burnley, Brighton, Man City, Chelsea, Everton. City completely destroyed us in the second half, but we're in the game. Chelsea, I thought it was an even game. They had good chances. We didn't create enough, but they probably did deserve to win, Chelsea. Fair play. Give credit where it's due. Burnley, Brighton, dominating the ball. Did fuck all with it. Everton, same story with Chelsea, actually. Everton had the better chances. Chelsea had the better chances. Time and time again, Chelsea just went, fuck the midfield, we're going over the top. All the time. All the fucking time. Trent was trying... That's the issue. Fucking hell, I don't know where to start. Fabinho and Kabak, first game that started this season. Is that our 19th centre half partnership this season? I think Chris Pajak said that we haven't had two centre halves play together more than 2.5 games in a row together. That's like stupid. That's a stupid number. So these two have their first game together. Individually very good players. And Kabak, I like Kabak. He's got something. He's really impressed me. People were whinging about him last week or against Sheffield United. But I can see something. He reads the ball really well. He's not the quickest, but you can't teach pace. You can, read you can teach anticipation. You can do all those things and read the game. I think he's really good at it. And Fabinho's just Fabinho's world-class player. So wherever he slots in, he'll do a good job for you. But he comes back from an injury where he hasn't played for a month and a half. When did he get injured? It was January, wasn't it? And now it's March. Fucking hell. So these two start together for the first time. And then you got Trent, who's trying to create and trying to make things happen. Robbo's flying down the wing. And Robertson defensively was really well. But what we did with Sheffield United really well is we had the front three, and then we had Curtis Jones next to Mane and Firmino, and then we had Robertson next to the left wing of Mane and Curtis Jones. So we had all of them, and Trent would sit in with the centre back and with the midfield a bit deeper, with Thiago, with Wijnaldum, with Kabak, for example, and try and play at the ball back. And Trent wouldn't bomb on that much. But with Chelsea, they played it really well. And when Trent was sort of in the midfield, a bit higher up, he just poor defensively in terms of tracking back. Now, one-on-ones, Trent is actually not a bad defender, but his performance was crap. Did nothing with the ball. It felt lazy. It felt like I'm hitting this ball because I've got no ideas. It felt like he lacked, not creativity, but like it looked like he ran out of ideas, really. So he's just playing balls into the box. And someone did come off. I think he played to Gini Wijnaldum, our first shot on target. In the 85th minute, our first shot on target. That's what I'm trying to say. Ezra's ball, just fucking hit it. What was you're 1-0 down? That's what Ox is good at, right? That's probably why Klopp brought Ox on. And that's the issue. The substitutions. That's where the manager got it wrong. Salah was having a very good game. He kept the ball every single time, Salah. Salah always had two men. He had Rudiger up against it, pretty much fucking him up the ass, right? And then he had someone else. Who else was it there? I don't know, Chilwell or another centre-back, Christensen. I don't know why I did say that. And he always kept the ball, Salah. He always kept the ball. And he played it 2 times, like a diagonal ball towards Curtis Jones and Mane through on goal. And both of them could not control it. He was having a very good game, Salah. I think it was our man of the match, Salah. And I think there was an instance, and I think someone on Twitter said, I think Critchley said, Matt Critchley on Twitter said that 5 minutes before Salah got subbed, Jurgen shouted at Salah because he didn't track back enough. Now, to be fair, if you don't track back, if you don't do your duties, your role in this Liverpool team, out you go. Klopp doesn't care if you have a good game. Now, the penny is Salah was our best player on the field, and he's our top goal scorer. He's the league's top scorer, and we need a fucking goal. And he's the only one who's looking good. So he takes him off. He takes Curtis Jones off, who didn't have a bad game. He did alright. Wasn't great, but didn't have a bad game. Thiago was having a not great game. And he took off Salah and Curtis Jones. And he basically said, right, Firmino, Mane, and Jota's coming in. Back from injury, from 3-month injury. He's saying, yeah, save our season, basically. He's basically saying to Mane and Firmino, go on. I've taken Salah off. You're out of form. Go do the job. And that decision didn't go to his plan. Firmino out of form. Mane had a shocker. The amount of times he was trying to dribble past, and it felt like he looked knackered. It felt like it didn't feel spark. Like when you got Mane, you've got like, right, Mane's on the ball. You're on your toes. As a defender, you're on your toes. Like, shit, what is he gonna do? You can go this way, and or he would just spin you, right? And the amount of times he just went forward, and the defender's like, no, that's it. It felt sluggish. He felt sluggish, Mane, didn't he? And that's what Klopp basically did. He took Salah off and thinking, maybe it was Salah wasn't tracking back because on that side with Trent, every single time they went over the top on that side, Trent and Fabinho's side, left winger for Chelsea's side, that side, and Werner was having a game of his life without scoring. The amount of times he found space, and he took Salah off. Salah, getting pissed off, and rightfully so. You need to get pissed off, but I think that's where the manager got it wrong. I'll be honest, but then again, if you're not doing your role in this Liverpool team, Klopp doesn't give a shit really who you are. The team comes first, but when you need a goal and your best player is the one who looks most likely to score a goal, it's like, do you sacrifice that and just fuck it? Or do you keep your, not integrity, but you keep that, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like the responsibility. You play for the shirt first before yourself, minor thing. But then again, Salah's trying to play for the team, but not defensively, I guess. So yeah, he took them off, brought Jota on, Mane for me, and I was like, yeah, go, do it. Let's see what you got. And they didn't create anything really on their own. It was Robertson and Jota. Jota got in a couple good chances. Pardon me. Firmino created a chance where he skipped past Kante, but Firmino was poor. The amount of passes he just gave away sloppy. Mane, as I said, Thiago wasn't having a good game. Wijnaldum, I thought, had an alright game. That's just good 6 out of 10. Wijnaldum's good in these bigger teams, top teams, I mean, because he can hold up the ball and he keeps it simple. But why he took Curtis Jones off instead of Thiago? I mean, Thiago, he's played every single game since coming back from injury. He needs sort of a rest because he needs to come in and out just to understand it and just get it. Information. His information still coming in, Thiago, of how the team plays. If he's just playing 90 minutes even there, every single game, he can't learn as much. Or, yeah, you get my point. So yeah, we didn't create anything. And now at this point, good goal by Mason Mount, by the way. I give credit to Mason Mount. Fucking teared us apart. What a player Mason Mount is. Really good. He dominated that game. Fair play to him. It was him and Werner really causing us problems. So what do we do now? What's next for Liverpool? Fuck knows. We got Fulham on Sunday, Monday morning here in Australia. Where's Nat Phillips? Is Nat Phillips now injured? Where's Ben Davies? Is Ben Davies even real? Did we sign him or is he a myth? What's going on, right? He's never been on the team sheet. Has he? I don't think he's been on the team sheet once. So, yes, Fabinho needs to play centre half if Reece Williams is our next in line centre back. But if we've got Phillips and Ben Davies there, do you just say, right, Fabinho, you're a good centre half, but you're a world class defensive midfielder. Get you in there. Get in that's number 6. Get Wijnaldum up the field a bit more where he's more comfortable. Get Thiago playing with someone who's defensively sound behind him. Because when you have Fabinho in your side, you can push up a bit more. And the midfielders, the attackers, get more freedom because it's alright if I try and create something and lose the ball, I know that Fabinho will get the ball back to me and press the attacking midfield, press the striker back and win the ball back, get his legs out of the way, keep possession, play the ball, and off we go again. Possession. So I reckon Fabinho back in midfield as soon as possible if our centre halves allow it. If we get Ben Davies, who's a naturally sided left-sided centre half, or even if you get Phillips, you know Phillips, you know what you're getting him. He's never made a mistake when he's come in. He's basically a lower Premier League centre half. Big bash, bosh, dash, header, bang, clearance, keep it simple centre half. He'll be perfect for Burnley actually in the season until when his contract runs out this summer actually. He'll be good for one of those teams. West Brom, Burnley. He'll be very good for them. But play him. That's the thing, they're lacking pace, so that's why Fabinho play. If you're playing a top team, play Fabinho in centre half maybe, or if Ben Davies plays and does well. But Ben Davies, is he real? We don't know. Holy shit. Problems continue, eh? Problems continue. But you know what also continues? Your support for this channel. So I love you all. Thanks. Chat with me in the comments. We'll get a conversation started, yeah? Chat me with the comments. Like the video. Follow us on social media platforms and on Twitch. And also subscribe to my second channel. It's a podcast channel. It's nothing to do with footy related. Because it's just me and my mates chatting shit. for an hour. How good does that sound? Subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notifications, don't miss an upload or when we go live. And we'll see you guys later.